Hey folks, I just turned the AC on for the first time of the season, and my blower motor was coming on in the house. The condensing unit was not turning on, the fan, no noises, no buzzing, no anything. Let me show you what I found. So I came out here and I tested for voltage, right? When I touched these two leads together, I only had like 120 volts, and I'm like, well, that's not right. So I went off the ground over there, right? Touch each lead independent. I had my 120 here, but I didn't have anything here, and I'm like, how on earth can that be, right? Because those are both 120 lines. So here's my disconnect here. I made sure the disconnect's in there good and everything, and so once again I grounded it there, and on the white leg of it I had 120. On the black leg I didn't have anything. So I'm like, shoot, we got to go to the breaker box for that. Let me show you what I found. This is pretty crazy. All right, so here's a breaker box here. AC, this one right here, right? Two legs to make 240. Check this out. Okay. Now, I didn't catch this right away because it was like this. But, boy, if I would have called the AC guy out here, I bet he would have told me I needed a new compressor and everything else. Look what happened. See that? It broke off of the thing right there. That's all that happened. So I flipped that one, right? And this one wasn't flipped. It was back. And I bet you that happened. We had a power outage here. And when they kicked our power on, a couple breakers tripped, and I bet you that was one of them. Yeah, so that's just broke. That little, except it'll work now. I pushed it back over with the flathead screwdriver. Let's go check the voltage to make sure it's good now. Boy, all I'm saying is you really got to have some basic skills, because if you don't, boy, they could have really raked me over the coals for that. So let me try to do this with one hand here. So I already had power there. There's a 120 there. Now let's go over here. I did not have 120 here. Bet you I do now. Yep. I'm gonna go turn it on and see if it works now. All right, we got all this buttoned up. Let me run in there and turn it on and see how we're doing. All right, let me put this stuff back together here real quick. All right, let's kick this on. See if it works. All I can say is thank goodness. Thank goodness. You know, folks, I know my way around, home appliances, and I know the basics of home HVAC, and, you give me a part, I can definitely put it in and change it. But when it comes to troubleshooting all this stuff, this has really opened my eyes up here. I try to be proactive. For example, I have a brand new capacitor sitting here that I ordered just in case that one goes out, because that's a common thing to happen in the summertime. And I've got enough electrical testing equipment, but the thing I don't have anything to test the microfarads. So now that you can get parts or tools so cheap on Amazon, I'm going to order me a tester. So I'll have that just in case. And I will definitely be replacing this breaker. I think that might be kind of dangerous, if one leg trips and this one here just stays there. So I'll be running up the Lowe's tomorrow. And it's a GE breaker. It should be pretty easy to get. Got her locked back up. Well, folks, I'll tell you, that couldn't have been a bad one. I was freaking out. I'm not going to lie. I had a lot of anxiety. I was freaking out over that, dreading having to call an AC guy in. And all it was something super simple that I know if an AC guy came out here, they would have caught it instantly, and they probably would have told me I needed a whole new unit. It's just how it works. Anyways, y'all, you got to be vigilant with stuff like that. Catch you later. Oh yeah, she's cooling. She's nice and cold now. Let's see if we can get a reading on her. I don't know how accurate that'll be. Oh yeah, she's cooling. Be vigilant, folks. Don't let these guys rip you off. Thank goodness this was a simple one. We'll catch you later.